I'm Cathy with Design and Staging, and today I'm so excited to be at this South Tampa home that's so beautiful. And I am here today with...
I am Tiia Cartwright, the owner-broker of Cartwright Realty, and we are talking about the difference between staging and decorating.
Yep. Staging and decorating are two completely different vehicles for selling your home.
So tell us, what in your mind are the biggest differences?
The biggest difference in staging versus decorating is that staging, you really need to establish an emotional connection with a buyer when they visit the home, and that connection starts in the first 10 seconds that a buyer enters that home. So you really need to remove, any personalization of the home, because the home becomes a product once you decide that you want to list it. And your thought process as a homeowner needs to be, what can I do to sell this home the fastest and get the most possible money out of my home? I mean, that's the goal of any person that's selling a home.
So Cathy, give me specifics. Like, I know that's like personalization is a large term, so give me specifics.
Okay, so some of the things that we can do is we take out all of the personal things like photos and, maybe if they have names on a wall in a gallery, all of those types of things. If you have an affinity for a certain color, maybe you like a yellow or a red, we try to make the home as neutral as possible because that appeals to the largest base of customers. One of the other things we do is we'll rearrange furniture for better flow, we'll add floor coverings, and we'll make sure that the items in the home are to scale and that they're proportional and that they look right, because sometimes people may have something that they really love that they've put on a wall, but it's not necessarily in proportion to the furniture or to the wall space. And in the photos, it's really, really important to have all of these elements so that the photos look fantastic.
Right. And video is even more unforgiving. So.
Yes,
yeah.
Absolutely. And a lot of times people are doing the video walkthroughs right now, so that's going to be even more important with COVID and the way that things are progressing. Some of the other things that we do, we put a lot of whites in the room. Whites reflect light, they photograph really well in both bed coverings, comforters, coverlets, and also in accessories. So we have a lot of silver accessories and white accessories. Greenery also shoots in photos very, very well. It adds kind of that pop of color without really having to put bold colors in the space, and it gives a little element of texture and depth in the photos. That's always something that's easy to add. We also make sure that we're creating a lifestyle for buyers to aspire to. So when they buy a home, they're not only buying that house, but they're also buying, what can this home give to me if I live here? Am I going to be able to entertain here? Am I going to be close to the beach and enjoy, a lifestyle on the water? So we do those types of things too by portraying with our staging accessories, a beach life, entertaining with like wine glasses and wine bottles, and maybe a vignette by the pool so that they know if they live in this house, they'll have a life of luxury by the pool every day.
It's funny because I hear people all the time as I'm showing, they're like, oh, I could entertain here, and then I ask, well, do you entertain now? No, not really.
No.
But that's what you said,
yes.
They aspire in this house, they're going to start.
Yes, and most people do have that answer. They're like, oh no, I don't really entertain, but I'm going to.
Right.
So yeah, it's very important to create that connection though. Ways to do that, again, are they're putting expensive things in the home when you stage it. Some paintings, some silver, wood, those are all things that portray value and expense, and that makes the home appear more luxurious. Also new and modern decor and electronics. So, that old projection television that's from 1980, that's definitely gonna need to go. You're gonna have to have a smart TV in the house. Light bulbs that are out, that's always a no-no as well. Also trends that are timeless, very classic lines, classic colors, creating a little more fun with some accessories, but making sure that things are timeless. And then again, picture the good life with family and friends and wine and gourmet cooking and entertaining, and then updated color and light. So there's nothing that says 1991 any more than gold Mediterranean walls in a home. And I'm sorry if anyone's offended by that, but you know, times are changing, grays and neutrals are more popular. So if you're looking to list your home, you know, we have another video talking about paint color, and you might want to watch that for some updated colors that you can use for giving your home some more value.
So what should you absolutely remove before?
You should absolutely remove family photos. You should absolutely remove anything that's cheap, like plastic, particle board. I mean, everybody has some IKEA piece of furniture in their home. It's great, it's functional, the kids won't wreck it. However, if you're showing your home and listing it, you should probably remove it because many people identify it in being in your house. Old, dated, dirty items, so refresh those pillows that you've had on the couch for 25 years, or at least throw them in the washer if they have a cover. Yes, rugs. Also anything that portrays the boring life. So as I've gone into some homes, you'll just see one room that's nothing but desks and computers, and it kind of gives that impression that all they do is work. Yeah, so, you know, try to maybe make it look like it's an occasional computer that you use, not a place where you spend 8 hours a day all day.
Right.
Like I said before too, electronics, last century electronics, very identifiable. Try to either remove them or update them if you have something that's a little more up to date. And dark, cluttered spaces. I see many living rooms, you know, people love to lay in their sectional, with their pillows and their animals and watch television.
And their comforters or quilts. And I know I have an LSU blanket on constantly on my couch. That's probably not great for staging.
Oh yeah, and they like to lay in the dark and watch movies on the weekends. But when you walk into that home as a prospective buyer and that space is very dark with the dark couch and the darker room, that's really, you know, not appealing for someone. So, you know, put in a little bit brighter light, possibly LED lights. Make sure that that sectional is lightened up with, you know, a chunky throw to break up some of the texture of the leather. Lighter colored pillows as well. Maybe a cream colored floor color covering with some texture to it. All of those things will help to improve the space and draw the eye away from the darkness.
Right. So in this short amount of time, you've already talked about like so many things.
Yes.
I see why you are a professional and why we bring stagers in to do this at people's houses.
Thank you.
Where can people reach you?
They can reach me at 813-501-7464 is my phone number. I'm also on the web and on Facebook, and it's DeLeo Design and Staging. So thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for your time today.
You're welcome.